Are you ready? Let's go! Yellow lights, camera, action, game zone, feel the heat. PRTC TV, where the action can be beat. Players on the court giving passion and pride. Our crews in the house streaming live worldwide. I said worldwide. PRTC TV, it's prime time. Let's go! Tune in, sit back, feel the energy flow. Crossovers, threes, hear the crowd shout. This is basketball, it's what it's all about. Let's go! Let's go!
Good evening and Happy New Year 2025, starting off right here with PRTC TV. We're at Jackson County High School tonight for a mismatch doubleheader, and I'm thinking we are doing two broadcasts tonight, correct? Two separate broadcasts, Mark Solfridge tells me, and the first game tonight is going to feature the visiting South Laurel Lady Cardinals and the Jackson County Lady Generals. The nightcap will be the visiting Middlesboro Yellow Jackets in boys action against the Jackson County General boys. Along with TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes, Mark Solfridge, Hunter Carroll, my name's Brian Murray. Great to have you, and your screen does not deceive you. Jackson County High School looking different, very spiffy, brand new coat of paint, gray and more gray colors, and it looks really nice.
Absolutely, until got the blue and the red kind of up top, and they painted the kind of the safety rails there from transitioning from the first layer, first section to the second is kind of red now too. Really nice. And one thing too, Brian, I think one of those that some people are going to see is that probably your shooting's going to increase. The gym's a little darker now.
Yes.
They always say that, that's why everyone loved playing in Freedom Hall so much, is because how dark the gym was.
I did not know that. It looks great. What a coat of paint makes a difference. Let's jump straight into it. We got about 2 minutes before tip-off. South Laurel Lady Cardinals 6-4 on the season. They've lost 3 of their last 4 games during the holiday tournaments. They were 3-3 overall over the break, with games at Montgomery County where they won 2 of 3 and Allen County where they lost 2 of 3. They didn't win their most recent game over North Hardin 45-32. They're coached by first-year head coach Todd Windland. Todd coached for 20 years in Indiana. That's where they class basketball like football in Kentucky, leading his team to the state title game in 2013 and 3 straight sectional titles in 16, 17, and 18. His overall record was 250 wins and 160 losses. He replaces Chris Souter, who coached South Laurel for 6 seasons and is now returning to Mercer County, where he won back-to-back state titles in 17 and 18 before coming to South. Souter led South to 13th region titles in back-to-back seasons in 2020 and 21, defeating #1 state-ranked Sacred Heart in the state tournament in 2020 before COVID canceled the rest of the tournament, and many thought South Laurel would have cruised to the state title that year. And since then, Sacred Heart has won 4 straight state titles in girls high school play. Last season, South finished 20-14, advancing to the 13th region tournament as district runner-ups in the 50th to Corbin, losing to eventual 13th region champ North Laurel in the semifinal round of region play 48-27. South was led in scoring last year by 3 freshmen, including guard Shelby Mills, who averaged 18 points per game, led the team in 3-point shots, making 100 of them. Mills transferred to Knox Central, now plays with the Lady Panthers. Returning this season are fellow freshman Peyton Skeeter Mabe, who averaged 13 points per game, and Macy Messer, who scored over 11 points per game. Senior guard Jamie Buenaventura also returns from last year's squad, averaging over 7 points per contest. So far this season, Messer leads the Lady Cardinals in scoring, getting 15.5 per game, with Mabe averaging over 9 points per game and Buenaventura over 7. Buenaventura, the lone senior on the team, also leads them in rebounding at nearly 7 points per game. This is a very young team with only 1 senior and 1 junior, with 6 of their 11 players in middle school, including 5 8th graders. We'll talk more about the Lady Generals in just a moment. We're going to step away for a quick break. Starting lineups are next. South Laurel and Jackson County Girls High School basketball here on PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Incredible, more than incredible, more than a metaphor, more than you're ready for.
Are you not entertained?
You gotta put the time into time. Be unforgettable.
It's the NBA on TNT.
America, we glad to have y'all back.
Are you working online from home? PRTC needs your feedback. Take a quick online survey and let us know how we can enhance your work from home experience. Your input will help us prioritize service improvements, including better outage notifications. Plus, when you complete the survey, you'll be entered for a chance to win 3 months of free PRTC internet. Scan the QR code now to get started. Thank you for helping us serve you better, right where you work, at home.
Not everybody likes being locked into a contract. That's why at Appalachian Wireless, they offer you advance pay. No contracts, no credit checks. And right now, get $50 off prepaid devices and get 10% off handset accessories. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or a retail store to find out more about advance pay. Keeping you connected on the region's best service. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere, and they all use more and more Wi-Fi until, luckily, an easy upgrade to PRTC fast, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Call or visit PRTC online for a great upgrade offer today.
Video gaming is a great way for families to have fun together. And PRTC's reliable internet and Wi-Fi is a game changer. Super fast download and upload speeds up to 1 gig. And GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi power today's most exciting games on consoles, handhelds, even VR headsets with no lag or buffering. Contact PRTC and level up to game-changing internet and whole home Wi-Fi today.
And welcome back to PRTC TV, our first broadcast here in 2025. Happy New Year. Hope the holidays and Christmas treated you well. We are the Jackson County Lady Generals getting set to host the South Laurel Lady Cardinals. Let's get your starting lineups first of all for the visiting South Laurel Lady Cardinals under first-year head coach Todd Winland. They will start number 1, that is Riley Bretz. Also number 2, the lone senior on the team, Jamie Buenaventura. Number 4, the leading scorer so far on the season, Macy Messer. Also number 15, Callie Jones, and number 54 is Peyton Mabe. Again, a very young team, only 1 senior, 1 junior on the squad. 6 of their 11 players are in middle school on this South Laurel Lady Cardinals, but don't let that fool you because they are good. Lady Generals now under 7th-year head coach Courtney Tyree, a record of 8-4 on the season. They went 4-2 over the Christmas break, most recently winning 2 of 3 games at Garrett County in the Four Banks Classic. They've won 3 of their last 4 overall. They defeated by Bell County 65-52 in their most recent game this past Sunday, December 29th. They will start number 34, Abby Gilbert. Number 43 is Hannah Jackson. Number 14, Angeli Nichols. We've also got number 13, Larkin Vaughn getting the start. And who else? Sammy Creech?
Number 2, Sammy Creech.
Number 2, Sammy Creech getting the start. So the Lady Generals will start Gilbert, Jackson, Nichols, Vaughn, and Creech. Lady Generals 8-4, trying to defeat the South Laurel Lady Cardinals for the first time since 2009. Teams have met 27 times since online stats became available in 1999. South Laurel's won 21 of those 27. Lady Generals last won in 2009 with head coach Courtney Tyree, the starting senior point guard on that team, scored 31 points in a 54-45 win here at the high school on January the 13th of 2009. Lady Generals get the tip. Sammy Creech on the drive. Can't get it to go off the side of the backboard. The rebound to 15, Callie Jones. Nice pass down low. Shot is up and in. Is that Buenaventura? Yes, it is. Buenaventura with the first points, and South Laurel gets the first bucket in transition. Abby Gilbert going to bring it up on her own for the Lady Generals. Looks like girl-to-girl defense by South Laurel, and the three-pointer is short by Nichols. And again, a one-and-done, 2 straight trips down the road for the Lady Generals. A 3 from the wing by Jones is no good. Ainsley Nichols there for the rebound for Jackson County. 2-0. We've played almost a minute here from Jackson County High School. Creech picks up her dribble at the right elbow, gives it to Jackson at the top. Left side goes over to Vaughn for a 3. That one's no good. And the rebound to number 4 for South Laurel, Messer, and she pushes the tempo. Lady Generals in a 2-3 zone. South Laurel countering with girl-to-girl. Down low, Buenaventura, and called for steps. And I think that was probably a little bit intimidated by 6'3" Abby Gilbert.
Yeah, just kind of one of those two wanted to pump fake, and then decided she didn't want to pump fake, and kind of her feet got ahead of her and just kind of caused the mental error.
Almost a turnover, and still maybe a turnover. Good job by Abby Gilbert, because that was not a good pass by Nichols. Gilbert saves the possession. Trailing the play, she will take that 3. Instead, she drives, puts it up short, and the rebound to number 1 for South Laurel. That's Bretz. Lady Generals without an offensive rebound here in the early going on 3 shots on their end. Down low, Buenaventura draws the defense. Good job by Jackson. Here's the jumper from the wing by number 4, Messer. It's too strong, and it's going to go out of bounds back to the Lady Generals. 2-0. South Laurel with the only points here in the first 2 minutes of the first quarter. Nichols picks up her dribble, gets it back to Gilbert, and Gilbert across the timeline for Jackson County.
Yeah, South County just with that token pressure right now, Brian.
Well, they can turn up the defense. We've seen them do it before. Over to Nichols. Now to Jackson,
nice
down
pass.
low for Gilbert. Gilbert with a nice hands, and going to be a foul either on Buenaventura or, yes, it is going to be on Buenaventura, her first, and the team's first. And Nichols will trigger it in for the Lady Generals. Pass is knocked away. Nice defense there by Buenaventura, but she can't keep it from going out of bounds. And Creech to trigger it from half court. And it goes out of bounds as pass wasn't a good one, and Nichols just got a hand on it, went out of bounds. Lady Generals with a unforced error there. And Mabe will walk it up for South Laurel. Buenaventura down low, good pass, and wide open down there is number 4, Macy Messer, with the short baseline jumper. 4-0, South by 4. Gilbert draws the double team. Good pass ahead to Vaughn, and we're going to foul on Buenaventura. And you're right, she's picked up 2 quick ones. Lone senior on the team, and Coach Wendland going to have to make a move and get Buenaventura out of there. And brings in number 11, Aubrey Bundy. Bundy, I believe, one of the middle schoolers on this squad. And again, pass from Creech over to number 43, Jackson, and it goes out of bounds. So the Lady Generals' last 2 possessions, they've turned it over on unforced errors. 5:07 left here in the first quarter. 4-0, South Laurel. Here's a 3 from the left elbow. It is too strong. Rebound, though, kicks back out to the shooter. Can't let the shooter get her own rebound on a 3. There's the 3 from the wing by Messer. It's good from the left side. And all of a sudden, South Laurel out to a 7-0 lead. Gilbert draws a triple team. Got to be somebody wide open. Down to Jackson. Top of the key to Nichols. Lady Generals still trying to figure out their offense here in this first quarter. Gives it down to Gilbert. Gilbert off the glass and good. Abby Gilbert gets the first points for Jackson County with 4:22 left here in the first quarter.
One of those kind of stop the bleeding buckets, going to your best set, isolating your best post player on the block. She seems like she likes that left block a little better than the right, Brian.
And really playing good from the left side is Gilbert, and we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Gilbert over the back. Abby really controls her fouls well. I don't think I remember calling a game in her high school career where she's fouled out.
No, I can't think of one in the years that I've been doing it with you.
Open for a three is Messer, and that one's good. She burned them again. Macy Messer has 8 of their 10, and it's a 8-point lead for South, 10-2, under 4 to go here in the second quarter. Ball knocked away from behind. South with a good defense, and now it's loose on the floor, and we're going to have a tie-up on the floor, and possession arrow goes to South Laurel, so that'll go down as another Jackson County turnover. And we saw right there how they go from token pressure to double and triple teaming in backcourt, and Lady General's having a tough time with it.
Yeah, you can see in the early going, Brian, too, it's going to be one of those that South's game plan right now to me looks like they're going to make someone besides Abby Gilbert beat her, because every time she's got it, she's got a double or a triple team besides that lone post move she made.
Mabe out top with it, goes into the paint. Jumper is up and rolling, no good. Rebound is going to be fought for. We've got another jump ball as number 13 for Jackson County, Vaughn, tied up one of the South Laurel players. This time, the Lady Generals get it back on the alternating possession. Nichols draws the double team. Long pass ahead to Jackson, had Vaughn wide open. Instead takes the three, won't go. Rebound back up and no good by Vaughn. Gilbert with the rebound, back up and in, and draws the foul. So Lady Generals doing some offensive glass work there, and it pays off. Foul is on Bretts. That's her first, team's third. And Gilbert trying to complete the three-point play. Rattles out. 10-4. South Laurel by 6. Bailey Berry set to check in for Jackson County on the next dead ball. Nichols almost had a steal. Mabe going to take the 15-footer. It's an air ball.
Thought about it too long. Saves
it in nicely, though, South Laurel does, and then Abby Gilbert blocks the shot on Riley Bretts. Nichols closed on Mabe and kind of was coming in from behind her. Get it to Gilbert, knocked away. Gilbert gets it back. Backdoor cut, Vaughn up, no good. A lot of contact down low, no call. Rebound to South Laurel, here comes Jones. Jones puts the floater up and in.
Nice move.
Callie Jones with her first points. Now 12-4 South Laurel. 2:17 left here in the first quarter. Gilbert sees the double team, gets it to Nichols, cross-court pass over to Creech. Creech reverses back to Nichols. A long three is short. Right there is Gilbert, though, back up and in. Gilbert with all 6 for the Lady Generals, and the lead is 6 now for South Laurel with under 2 to go here in the first quarter. Jones gets it down low. Here's a jumper from number 11. It is no good. Rebound to Jackson County's Gilbert. Off the miss by Bundy. Creech passes ahead to number 34, Abby Gilbert, into front court. Gilbert makes her move, and ball's knocked away. Good defense there by South. Here comes Bundy in transition to Messer with the left hand. Messer already with double figures with 10, 14-6. Matches South's biggest lead here in the first frame. Long pass ahead, good catch there by Vaughn. Puts it up, blocked from behind by Mabe. Goes off of Jones, back to Mabe. 54 in transition in the corner. She has an open three from the right elbow. It's short. Good position on the rebound for Nichols. 55 seconds left here in the first quarter. Been a very fast first quarter. 14-6, South Laurel with the 8-point lead. Picks up her dribble. Trying to get it down low for Gilbert. Nice hands by Gilbert. Good feed over to Larkin Vaughn, up and in. Gilbert had the double team and found Vaughn for the easy one. 14-8, first points for Larkin. South will hold for the final shot of the period. We're down to 23 seconds and counting. Now they come and get them with 13 seconds. Mabe over to Bundy. Now with 7 seconds. Mabe penetrates, now jumps back out. Step back jumper is good.
Nice.
Really nice shot there by Peyton Mabe to close out a successful first quarter for the visiting South Laurel Lady Cardinals. That matches their biggest lead of the night so far at the end of one. South Laurel 16, Jackson County 8. Girls high school basketball rolls on next. Stay with PRTC TV.
Most of us are in touch with the internet in one way or another all day long. A fast, secure connection matters. It keeps us entertained, informed, in touch. PRTC cares about your connection. We know strong, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes life better. If you need an upgrade or just have a question, get in touch. Call or visit PRTC online today.
These days, you have Wi-Fi powered smart devices working throughout your home. And you want to keep all those gadgets running at peak performance. It's easy to do when you have PRTC fast, reliable download speeds and enhanced Wi-Fi management. Give your home's data-hungry devices all the bandwidth they need to enhance your family's life. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your internet today.
Macy Messer, number 4 for South Laurel, with double figures already here at the end of one quarter of play. She's got 10 of South Laurel's 16 points. They lead Jackson County by 8, 16-8 as we start the second quarter from Jackson County High School. We are PRTC TV. South Laurel with the ball to open up the second 8 minutes. Jones in the left corner now goes to Mabe.
Got Smith checking in and Barry for South and Barry checking in for Jackson.
In the corner, that's Messer, penetrates, kicks it, jumper is up, rolling no good. Rebound down there for Jackson. Gilbert across the timeline for the Lady Generals. They trail by 8. They've trailed by 8. That's the most they've trailed by here in this early going, but they've done it 3 different times. Gilbert, good feed down to Creech. Ball's knocked away. Creech saves it, though. Nichols now at the right elbow and sails it over the head of Barry out of bounds. So Lady Generals with another turnover. You hate those that are unforced. And Mabe going to walk it up for South Laurel. South Laurel, we mentioned, a very young team. Only one senior on the squad. Mabe, and ball is kicked. Almost looked like it was actually kicked by the offensive team there to me.
Yeah, and it's one of those two. It's kind of that's almost like a ref's judgment as well, Brian, because it's one of those. Technically, if they're not intentionally trying to kick it, it's not a kick ball.
I mean, from up here, it looked like it went off Smith's foot. Maybe it didn't.
Nice
Shot
block.
is blocked by Abby Gilbert, and whenever you can block it and hang on to it, that adds a layer to it.
Yeah. Almost like she caught it.
Yeah. Just took it away from her in the air. Down low for Gilbert, double teamed. Nice kick over in the corner. Almost an interception. Creech scoop and up and in. Nice little move there by Sammy Creech.
Yeah, nice skip pass by Barry. I believe Bundy sold out for it and kind of gambled just a hair late, and Creech had the wide open lane for the scoop up and in.
Yeah, Bundy just missed it, and that gave Creech the angle to the basket she needed. A little dipsy-do underhanded shot. Here's the jumper from the wing. It is good. That is number 15, Jones. Three-pointer by Callie. She's got 5. Third 3 of the game for South, and they're up to their biggest lead now at 9, 19-10. Barry trying to bounce it down for Jackson, but not much of a window of opportunity there. South gets a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. 5:51 left here in the first half, 19-10. Inbound to Gilbert, back to Nichols. Shot is up, and we're going to have a foul on number 14 for South Laurel. That is Shelby Smith, her first, and the team's first. And Nichols will go to the line to shoot 2. South Laurel has not been to the line so far in the game. Jackson County 0 of 1. That was Gilbert on a potential 3-point play in the first quarter, as Nichols can't get the first one to go. A little bit strong off the back iron. Nichols' second opportunity is right through there, her first point of the night. And now 19-11, Lady Cardinals on top. South Laurel plays in the 50th district along with Whitley County.
Good hands.
Corbin and Williamsburg. Mabe, long three from the top is too strong. Rebound, nice job down there by Messer. Puts it up and it won't fall though. And this time Gilbert gets the board. Only 3 games of stats are reported on the KHSAA website for Jackson County. So only the first 3 games of the first 12 have been logged. Bad pass, but it's going to go off of Gilbert back to South Laurel. Jackson, an ill-advised pass as Buenaventura checks back in, and also number 3 for South Laurel going to check in, and that's Emma Adams. While we got a break, a reminder for you from PRTC and their broadband. Santa has made his delivery a couple of weeks back. New tablets, gaming consoles, smart devices, and more. But now it's up to you to keep them running smoothly. PRTC broadband has the speed and reliability to power all your new devices, from video calls with loved ones to streaming your favorite shows without any hiccups. Don't let slow internet ruin the magic. Upgrade your broadband package today and enjoy seamless speed for the whole family. PRTC, keeping your holidays merry and your devices connected. Contact PRTC today to upgrade. If you did any traveling over the holidays, you'll know whenever you leave Jackson County that
there's a big drop-off.
there's no internet quite like we have here.
Absolutely not.
You can sit in your house and stream things all over your house with.
I'll never forget, Brian, one time when I was in a college class and they were talking about internet speed, and they couldn't have, everybody was struggling with their Zoom, and someone said even in Jackson County they have gig speed.
Oh yes.
And I said, oh, if you only knew what PRTC can do for you.
Oh, the investment that PRTC has made in fiber. Jumper from the wing by Jones is no good, but right there for the rebound is Messer. She can't get it to fall.
She's working her tail off too.
She really is, and we're going to have a foul or a jump ball, they're saying. And the possession arrow favors Jackson County. Really impressed with the play of Macy Messer, only a sophomore. Averaging 15.5 points per game. Jackson gets it down low. Barry, shot is too strong, and Vaughn with the rebound, and she's going to be fouled. Nice offensive glass work by the senior. And good passing there from the Lady Generals. Foul is on number 3, Emma Adams. That's her first and the team's second. And Vaughn looking for points number 3 and 4 here from the charity stripe. First one is right through there. Good form.
Yeah, I've been very impressed too in the early going so far with Vaughn's play. Some very scrappy. Been very aggressive, crashing the boards and things like that, Brian.
Second one by Vaughn is right through there as well. Rattle a little bit, but rattle on through. 4 points for Larkin Vaughn as makes both her free throws. 19-13, lead cut down to 6. Yeah, this is the most confident I've seen her play all year, Vaughn. She's going at it. Down low, Buenaventura, nice move, blocked by Abby Gilbert, but right into the hands of Jones. I think she might have blocked it again.
I think she did.
So 2 straight blocks there by Gilbert on Buenaventura and on Jones. Dangerous pass, but and then knocked away again. And Jones going for it, and we're going to have a foul on Ansley Nichols with the push in the back. Just a lazy pass there, and South Laurel going after those 50-50 balls. Nichols first, team's first. Only 2 fouls called on Jackson County, 1 on Gilbert, 1 on Nichols. 4:10 left here in the first half. 19-13, South by 6. And with the ball. Nichols goes for the steal. Jones with the open jumper and makes her pay. Callie Jones has got 7. Back up to an 8-point lead, 21-13. Nichols changes direction, gets it across the timeline. Gets it over to Barry. South Laurel playing tight girl-to-girl defense. Barry lobs it down for Gilbert. Draws the double team. Spin move down low, puts it up and won't fall. Looked like Buenaventura might have been over her back. No call. Here comes Messer into the paint, puts it up, and we're going to have a foul on Jackson County.
I believe it's Vaughn, isn't it?
I believe so. Yep. Larkins first, team second. And Messer going to the line for the first time. She had 10 points all there in the first quarter. Hasn't scored here in the second quarter yet, but she's been everywhere on both sides of the ball. Averaging 15.5 for this South Laurel squad. Nichols going to come out. Jackson going to check back in. Second one on the way from Messer is also good. So 12 for Messer. And Buenaventura going to check back out. And Bretz checks back in for South. Gilbert guarded by Mabe. Gets it across the timeline, gets the screen from Barry, but then picks up her dribble. Cross court over to Jackson. Jackson to Creech, down for Gilbert. Nice pass, nice catch, and a nice conversion. 8 points for Gilbert.
Yeah. Lady General seems like they're doing a very good job too. You know, when Gilbert throws that hand up, they're putting it right where she wants it.
Down low for Messer. Shot is blocked by Gilbert, and again, just kept it as she blocked it. I believe that's either 4 or 5 blocks here in the first half. Dangerous pass. Barry comes and gets it. And stolen. Good defense down there by South Laurel's number 3. That's Adams. Lady Cardinals heading the other way. 23-15. South led by as many as 9. Down low. Shot is, she might have either blocked it or something, because I don't think Messer's going to hit the underbrace from where she was.
No, I don't think so either. I think she blocked it.
Another block there for Gilbert. Down low, they find Abby, and she's got all kinds of players around her, and it's knocked away.
And somehow found a way to get it out.
And a 3 by Barry is no good. Messer with the rebound. She's pushing the tempo. Pass down low. Shot is up and rolls in, but there's going to be a foul before the shot. Really nice job there by Riley Bretz to power up with the ball. Foul was on Bailey Berry. That's her first, team's third, so no shots on that. So Lady Generals dodge a little bit of a bullet there. And South will inbound. Down low, they find number 1 wide open, but right there is Mabe to put it back up and in off the miss. 4 points for Peyton Mabe, and South Laurel now out to their biggest lead of the night, 25-15. Gilbert gets the screen from Nichols, gets it back to her. That's going to be a block. Oh, come on. She's got to have time to land, official. I don't agree with that call. That one was right in front of us. Ansley picks up her second, team's 4th.
Well, it's one of those two. She's got to have a place to land.
Yeah, that's what I said. She has to be able to land, and that player, whoever the defender was, slid under her.
It's one of those, if she was shooting it, you would almost have to call that a foul on the defender.
Yes. South with the miss, but they get their own rebound. Mabe wide open at the top. I think she was more wide open than she thought she was, or couldn't believe how wide open she was, but she penetrates and gets it up and in. Mabe now with 6. South Laurel now on a run, leading by 12, 27-15. Gilbert, cross-court pass to Jackson. 15-footer is good. Hannah Jackson got those shoulders squared and got her first points. 27-17, under a minute to go here in the first half. Jones left open for a 3. It's no good. Rebound ran down by Jones, though. Way out, away from the basket.
Yeah, South's kind of really having their way, Brian, in the first half on the offensive glass.
Even with Gilbert having about a half a dozen blocks here in this first half, they've had a lot of second and third opportunities, and they're going to hold for the final shot, it looks like, with 23 seconds left, up by 10. Lady Generals really need a momentum shift here in this last possession going into the locker room to keep it right where it is. 10 seconds. Mabe dribbling out top. Creech comes and gets her. Mabe penetrates, puts it up and blocked by Gilbert. Jackson, can she get a shot off in time? No, but the Lady Generals do hold on that final possession. But South Laurel with a double-digit lead going into the locker room at halftime. Lady Cardinals of South Laurel 27, Lady Generals of Jackson County 17. Stay tuned. We've got Hunter at the half coming up. We'll also talk to you about some other games going on in and around the 13th region and the 14th as well. It's all coming up next, plus we'll get you ready for the start of the second half. 27-17 South by 10 here on PRTC TV.
Are you working online from home? PRTC needs your feedback. Take a quick online survey and let us know how we can enhance your work from home experience. Your input will help us prioritize service improvements, including better outage notifications. Plus, when you complete the survey, you'll be entered for a chance to win 3 months of free PRTC Internet. Scan the QR code now to get started. Thank you for helping us serve you better, right where you work, at home.
Is filled with meaningful stories.
Unbelievable.
TNT Sports and True TV is where you will find them. Let's have real discussions.
Conversation is always awesome.
And highlight the inspirational.
It's just an incredibly special group.
TNT Sports on True TV, your new destination for sports moments. Every night starting at 6 Eastern.
At Appalachian Wireless, keeping you connected is our primary focus. That's why we have the region's best service, and right now, we're offering you an iPhone 14 128 gig for a penny. Or how about an iPad 10th Gen 64 gig on us? Get the details on these massive savings by paying a visit to AppalachianWireless.com or any of our retail locations. Keeping you connected on the region's best service. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
If your outdoor projects call for digging, you need the right tools, including one of these. It's never been more important to call 811 or visit call811.com to locate underground utilities before you dig. Essential connections to your home are just below the surface and can be easily cut. So use one of these tools to call or go online and know what's below. This message provided as a public service by your friends at PRTC.
And welcome back to the newly painted and looking sharp Jackson County High School here on PRTC TV. The fans enjoying the game there.
Bunch of future young generals over there.
Absolutely. The Gabbard family there with Zeke and a couple of his buddies there. Jackson County Lady Generals trailing South Laurel by 10, 27-17. Look at all that nice paint on the walls. The gray and the red and the blue. It just looks really, really nice. They painted it over the break. And you mentioned that a darker gym usually equates to better shooting. I'd never heard that about Freedom Hall, what you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, that was one of the kind of the old wise man says or everything. That's why everyone loved to play in Freedom Hall, because it was as dark of a gym as there was. And, you know, that's why you kind of see too, Brian, and obviously we've covered enough to know this as well as OBI.
Yeah.
You know, always really high three-point percentages or good shooting percentages in OBI's gym because of kind of how dark it is and things like that.
Well, and we've also talked about the fact that when you go to these big gymnasiums, these stadium-type gymnasiums or whatever, where they bring the goals in and they break them down, come in from like locker rooms or whatever, and there's nothing behind them. There's no wall behind them. I've seen that tear some teams up where they couldn't shoot because you don't realize that you use that wall as a depth finder or a depth perceptor for that basket.
Well, and as you know too, and as everyone knows that's tuning in, anyone that's ever witnessed a 13th region game,
yes.
Usually your shooting percentages are usually, first teams there or first time kids play there are awful because there's just no depth perception with how far away the kids are and everything are from the goal. Causes a lot of trouble from time to time.
Three-point shooting goes in the tank at the region.
Yep.
And I remember Jordan Fox's senior year, we were all over the state covering them that year. It's been like a decade ago. You played on that team. And we went, and they were winning left and right, and went over to Perry County Central and played over there and got their hind ends kicked. We couldn't throw in the ocean that night.
Yep.
Perry County beat us by like 25 points or something. It was embarrassing. And we shot, was it more than that?
Yeah, that's the kind of a funny story. Love Coach Parrott to death. Always been good to me and things like that. But that's the only game he ever come in the locker room at halftime and he said, "Boys, we ain't going to win this one. Let's just get ready for district."
Yeah, because I think we shot like 18% from the floor.
Yeah, it was not good.
Lady Generals trailing by 10, 27-17. A low-scoring first half. Neither team shooting the ball very well. Let's find out how we got to this halftime score with team and individual stats. It's time for Hunter at the half.
We'll start with Jackson County's individual, Brian. You had number 14, Ansley Nichols, with 1 point. Number 2, Sammy Creech, with 2 points. I got number 43, Hannah Jackson, with 2 points. And then number 13, Larkin Vaughn, with 4. And then the Generals were led by Abby Gilbert. She's got 8 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 blocks. And one thing, too, Brian, she's actually a point away from surpassing the 2,000-point club.
Impressive.
So she's 1 point away from hitting that 2K club. And then if you flip over to South Laurel's side, you had number 2, Jamie Beneficura with 2 points. Number 54, Skeeter May with 6 points. Number 11, Aubrey Bundy with 7.
Actually, 15, Callie Jones.
15, Callie Jones. And then you had number 4, Macy Messer with 12 points and 6 rebounds. If you go over to the team stats, Brian, the Lady Generals were 7 of 14 for 50% compared to South Laurel's 9 of 26 for 35%. South Laurel was 2 of 7 from three-point range for 29% compared to the Lady Generals 0 of 5. The Generals were 3 of 5 at the free throw line compared to South Laurel's 2 of 2 for 100%. South Laurel had 6 assists compared to Jackson County's 4. Jackson County had 17 rebounds compared to South Laurel's 18. South Laurel only had 2 turnovers compared to Jackson County's 8.
All right, again, your halftime score 27-17. Jackson County is going to have to figure some stuff out on offense and also do a better job on the defensive glass to get back in this one. Jackson County finished 19-12 last year. Head coach Courtney Tyree in her 7th season at the helm. She's got a very impressive win-loss record of 121 wins, only against 64 losses. Through the first 3 games of the year, Abby Gilbert leading the team with 25 points per game, almost 14 rebounds per game. Freshman Hannah Jackson, second in scoring at 13 per game. She's only had 2 tonight, and Nichols averaging 7, and Nichols with only 1 point. So look to get some more point production from Jackson and Nichols as we head into this second half. We mentioned these two teams over the last 26 seasons have met 27 times since online stats began back in 1999. In those 27 games, South Laurel has won 21 to Jackson County 6. The last time that the Lady Generals defeated Courtney Tyree, Jackson County. Courtney Tyree was the senior point guard on that team. That was at the old high school, and she led the Lady Generals to a 9-point win, 54-45 over South. January 13th, 2009, at the old Jackson County High School, Courtney scored 31 points. So she's trying to do it as a coach and as a player. It's been 15 seasons, though, and the Lady Cardinals have won 15 games in a row. This is a young South Laurel team, but you can tell they're on the cusp of figuring some stuff out with Mills transferring to Knox Central and getting a new coach this year. It's a year of transition for them, but they got some talent.
Yeah, kind of really picking up where they left off, too. They've never really, doesn't seem like that the coaching styles changed at all. Kind of that token pressure from the time you get off the bus, very intense. Try to speed you up and things like that and play at a faster pace. It seems like South Laurel's want to do that as well. And done a really good job, I feel like, Brian, on crashing the offensive boards. There's been very few one-and-done trips for the Lady Generals. Seems like the only ones that we've had have actually been when Abby was able to get a block. It seems like they've either scored or got 2 or 3 looks at it. So I think that's one thing that you'd really like to do if you're the Lady Generals is try to get that one-and-done, kind of get out of it and things like that.
South Laurel leads by 10, 27-17. We'll step away for a 1-minute break and come back with the second half. Stay tuned for more high school basketball here on PRTC TV.
Our family relies on the internet every day. We both work from home at times, so our Wi-Fi just has to be there. We learn with it, laugh with it, and count on it for all kinds of things in our home.
Your family depends on strong internet and Wi-Fi. That's why PRTC provides fast internet speeds with enhanced Wi-Fi management every day. To learn more about our internet and Wi-Fi choices, visit prtcnet.org.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny.
Just a few seconds away from the start of the third quarter here from Jackson County High School on PRTC TV. 27-17, South Laurel with the 10-point lead over Jackson County as we start the second half. Other games of interest, girls high school basketball being played tonight on this Thursday, January 2nd, 2025. If you're joining us live as we stream worldwide on our PRTC TV Facebook page and our PRTC TV YouTube channel, Clay County is at Knox Central, Harlan County at Harlan Independent. Over in the 14th, Hazard is at Perry County Central, and Owsley County is at Wolfe County. All right, going to be South Laurel's ball to start the second half. Mabe across the timeline for the Lady Cardinals against the Lady Generals, sticking with their 2-3 zone.
Yeah, I really like that set there too, Brian, that overload set there. South didn't get to look there one, but you can kind of see they're kind of overloading this one side.
Knocked away, but again, South Laurel out hustling Jackson County to get the ball. Bodies go flying, no call, but down low, Macy Messer with great position on the offensive glass, and she gets it back again and puts it up and in. So South Laurel just beating the Lady Generals to the loose balls here in this game thus far. 29-17, South expands their biggest lead out to 12. They leave Nichols wide open for the three, but it's a little bit short. Jackson with the rebound for the Lady Generals, and she can't get it to go with the left hand. And Macy Messer with the rebound, pushing the tempo for South Laurel.
Nice pass.
In the corner, that's Jones for a three. It's no good, but Mabe on the long kick-out rebound. 29-17. We played just over a minute here in the third quarter. Down low for Buenaventura. Reverse layup is no good, and the rebound to Abby Gilbert. Abby already in double figures on rebounds. She's 1 point away from hitting the 2,000-point mark. Knocked away by South Laurel, but Nichols gets it back. Then it goes out of bounds off of Buenaventura back to the Lady Generals. Barry going to check in for Coach Tyree, replacing Jackson. Jackson County only 17 points in that first half, and 8 of them by Abby Gilbert. Nobody breaking to the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Creech. So Lady Generals turn it over. Approaching the 6-minute mark here in this third period. Good steal there by Nichols, jumping in the passing lane. Long pass ahead to Barry, and she drives down, puts it up, no good.
Nice move.
Nice aggressive move, just couldn't finish it. Here comes Jones the other way for South. Messer with it at the elbow, down to Buenaventura with the left-handed jumper. It won't fall, and it's going to go out of bounds. I believe they're going to say off of who? Off of Nichols. 29-17. Again, the second half starting similar to the way the first half did, with not many points. Line drive three by Mabe is no good. Messer right there for the rebound, and then Jones loses that out of bounds. So South Laurel with 3 opportunities at the basket, can't get it to fall. In the corner to Gilbert. Back to Nichols. Long pass ahead. Nice job of beating the press there by the Lady Generals. Barry picks up her dribble, gives it to Nichols for a 3. That one's in there.
Nice.
Got her shoulders squared and nailed the 3. First 3 of the game for Jackson County, and maybe that will get the Lady Generals momentum headed back their way.
Yeah, just kind of keep chipping away here.
Mabe, Barry on her, in the corner to Jones. High post to Buenaventura, down low for Messer and blocked. Actually, number 1 down there is not Messer, but Brett's. 8th block of the game, I believe, for Abby.
Yes.
Barry checks out. Jackson checks in for Coach Tyree. South to inbound. Gets it into Mabe. And cross court over to Messer. Messer with 14 to lead all scorers. Jumper is up, and that might have been partially blocked as well, mightn't it?
I don't think so. I think that one might have been just a little bit short.
Just short?
She lost it when she was going up as well.
Gotcha. Nichols trying to get inbounds. Finally does to Gilbert, and knocked away. Good job by Nichols to bounce it ahead to Creech. Vaughn on the left baseline. Dangerous pass, and it's going to go out of bounds back to South Laurel. So Jackson County still making a lot of unforced errors on the offensive end with some ill-advised passing. 4:30 left here in the third quarter, and what we got?
I think said she was good. I thought she might have busted her lip the way she kind of come up.
Okay.
Was
stop play to make sure she's not bleeding.
Yeah, I thought maybe a lip or something like that. She kind of looked a little shaken up too.
She went after it aggressively on the floor, and Buenaventura changed her pivot feet and called for traveling. Number 23, McKenna Andy's going to check in for Buenaventura. Coach John Windland in his first season for South Laurel, coached in Indiana for 20 years. I did not know until I started researching him that they class basketball in Indiana.
Yeah, I think Kentucky's one of the few states, if not the only state, that doesn't class.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I know Tennessee classed. Of course, when we say class, they play by the size of the school. Nice, almost a nice pass down low, deflected by South Laurel. Trying to get it down low for Gilbert, trying to still get her 2,000th point. She's got 1,999. Inbound to Abby in the right corner. Now to Nichols. Step back three from the elbow is good. 2 threes in the quarter for Ansley Nichols, and she's got 7 in the lead down to 6 now at 29-23.
I think if you're Coach Tyree too, you kind of, this is kind of more of the Lady General's pace of play too versus South Laurel's kind of slow, stagnant, things like that, making each possession count.
Nice play down low. Nichols almost with a block, but Messer gets it up and in. She's got 16, then South with the steal, and now a foul on Jackson County. Foul's going to go against Barry. That's going to be her second and the team's first. So back out to an 8-point lead, 31-23. South leads by 8, 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the third quarter, and we'll keep it right here. We have I don't know if you call it a mismatch. It's not really a mismatch, but a mixed-up doubleheader tonight. Most of the time in high school basketball, they have a junior varsity game and then a varsity game between the same two schools. Tonight, we're having 2 varsity games between a total of 3 different schools. It'll be in a separate broadcast later on tonight. The Middlesboro Yellow Jacket boys taking on the General boys. You see that on senior night, but not often in the middle of the season.
Yeah, just kind of maybe it's kind of a scheduling conflict or things like that of trying to get that doubleheader. I don't think the boys play South at all this year. I know they have in the past and different things, but just kind of a unusual doubleheader with things like that.
That'll be in a separate broadcast if you're joining us streaming live on this Thursday, January 2nd. Happy New Year to you. South Laurel with the ball out of the timeout. Left open is Messer for a 3 in the corner. It's no good. Nichols with the rebound. Creech was ahead of the pack for a moment, but didn't break that way. Nichols picks up her dribble, looking for some help. Going to get a 5-second call, and she does. Again, another error on the offensive side as far as handling the basketball. Number 15, Jones checks out, and Bundy checks in for her for South Laurel, 31-23. South by 8 with the ball. Here's the jumper from the top of from the free throw line, rather, and is good. That's number 1, Brett's, with her first points, and we've got a foul in backcourt on Messer. Messer's first, team's first. (33-23), South by 10. Dangerous pass. Creech gets it ahead to Jackson. Jackson on the baseline, stops, pops too strong. Rebound to South Laurel, and here they come in transition. Run off and leave the basketball and lose it out of bounds. McKenna Andes. A possession she'll want to forget there. She just couldn't get the handle on it.
It's kind of a mental.
33-23. Lady Generals having trouble in backcourt getting the ball in. South Laurel playing good defense. Gilbert guarded by Messer. And we've got what? So that's back-to-back foul calls on Macy Messer. A little nickel and dimer there. Not a whole lot of contact, didn't look like, from up here.
No, maybe. Only thing I can figure is with the body.
2 fouls on Messer. Mabe switches up on her. Nichols gets the screen. Gets it over to Vaughn. Down to Gilbert. Nice catch up. Can't get it to fall, but going to draw the foul and have a chance to get that 2,000th point from the free throw line.
Nope. On the floor.
On the floor. Foul was on Brett's. Her second, team's third. And Nichols to inbound. Out high to Vaughn. Vaughn back over to Ansley. Step back three is going to be no good. Rebound knocked out of there nicely by South Laurel. In transition, Andes down low. Shot is up and no good by number 1, Brett's, but I believe we're going to have a foul maybe on Hannah Jackson.
43, Jackson's first.
Hannah's first, team second. And that's going to put number 1, Brett's, to the free throw line. Had her first points of the night just a moment ago. Looking for points number 3 and 4 right here in the first one. Not much loft to it. Catches the front rim. Well, Jackson County and South Laurel have played even at 6 apiece here through the first 6 minutes of the third quarter. And good job there by Gilbert on the rebound to box out. Creech into front court, crossover dribble. Over to Nichols. Nichols, Vaughn, and down low, good catch by Gilbert, and has it knocked away from her. And now we're gonna have a foul on South Laurel as Nichols going to the ground trying to get it. It's gonna go against Brett. She's picked up her third. And team's fourth. Next one will put Jackson County to the line for a double bonus. Brett checks out, and number 15, Callie Jones, checks in. Jones has 7 points, all there in the first half. 33-23, inbound and stolen by Messer, but she can't keep it from going out of bounds. 1:50 left here in the third quarter. Jackson County had cut it to 6. With back-to-back threes by Ansley Nichols, but South Laurel scored the last 4. And again, good defense by South to knock it away. Jackson County having a whale of a time just getting the basketball in bounds. Running the stack, tried and true. In backcourt into Gilbert. Gilbert uses the screen to get her some space. Over to Vaughn. Now to Creech for a triple. That one's an air ball. Rebound to Messer. Messer pushing the tempo with a 2-on-1. Down low for Andes, up and in. And the foul too. Sammy Creech looked like she took a shot to the chin or the lip one. Ansley Nichols picks up her third and the team's third, and Andes redeems herself for the play earlier that she wasn't able to get it to go. Free throw rolls off though. Rebound to Nichols. That foul was on Vaughn, her second, not on Nichols. 35-23. Down low, they find Gilbert, up and in, and the foul. There, now you get your 2,000th and 2,000th and first point. Messer picks up her third and the team's fifth. They probably won't have any kind of announcement at this point, but that.
No, I'd say probably in between games.
Yeah.
Or maybe when this one's over.
Free throw is good. So that's the first points of the third quarter for Gilbert. Gives her 11 for the game. She's been getting a tremendous amount of attention tonight. Double and triple teamed all night. Down low, Messer up, no good. Rebound knocked away nicely by South as Gilbert had it in her hands for a moment. Step back three by Messer is good. Messer has got 7 in the quarter and 19 for the game. Stolen up and no good by Andes, so Jackson County dodges one there. Nichols has it knocked away from behind as she was driving aggressively toward the basket. 42 seconds left here in the third quarter, 38-26. Inbound to Gilbert. Gilbert, spin move, puts it up and won't fall. Nice defense by South Laurel. Here we got a one-on-one with Bundy and Creech, and Creech dekes her into shooting a little bit too hard. 27 seconds left here in the quarter. And she throws it away into the hands of Mabe, and Andy's going to get an easy one for South, but can't get it to fall. Ball's loose, and we're going to have a jump ball with 12 seconds left in the quarter. So some messy basketball on both sides here in the last 30 seconds or so, and Jackson County going to get it back on the alternating possession. 12 seconds left in the quarter, 38-26, South by 12. Inbound to Gilbert, 10 seconds. Now with 5 seconds. Jackson for a three. It's good.
Nice.
A big exclamation point on the end of the quarter as Jackson County hits their third three of the period and cuts the lead down to 9 at the horn at the end of 3. Jackson County staying within striking distance. South Laurel 38, Jackson County 29. Fourth quarter straight ahead here on PRTC TV.
Fiber-powered internet from PRTC is fast, crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from PRTC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade your internet today.
Appalachian Wireless is starting 2025 by doing something they've never done before. New devices on us. Up to $800 off select devices. This is on a new or renewed line on the Appalachian Advantage Unlimited or Mix and Match plans. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or any retail location for complete details. New devices on us. On the region's best network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Jackson County Lady Generals outscore the South Laurel Lady Cardinals by 1 in that third quarter, 12-11 here on PRTC TV. The South Laurel with the 9-point lead, 38-29 as we start the final 8 minutes here in the newly painted and looking sharp Jackson County High School Gymnasium. Painted over the Christmas break and just gives it a whole different look, whole different feel. Jones going to try a three. That one's good. Callie Jones with her second three of the game. That puts her in double figures with Messer, who's got 19 to lead all scorers. 41-29, South by 12. Nichols changes direction. Picks up her dribble and gets it to Jackson. Now back to Nichols. Cross-court pass over to Barry. Barry looking for a seam, can't get through. Now dribbles back out top. Picks up her dribble and gives it to Gilbert. Nichols going to try a three. That one's good. Ansley Nichols with her third three of the game. She's in double figures with 10.
And all here in the second half, too, she's really kind of come along. Got 9 of her 10 in this second half.
Top of the
good
key.
Ball movement.
Here's Bundy for a three. That one's good. Number 11, Aubrey Bundy with her first points of the game, and tit for tat. The teams exchanging threes back and forth.
Yeah, I really love the unselfishness, too, by South Bryan. It seems like they're always kind of making that extra pass.
They find Gilbert down low, double teamed, and we're going to have a reach-in foul on Andes. Andes first, and the team's first. New rule this year, you get 4 fouls per quarter, and then on the 5th one, it's a double bonus. They don't do the 1+1 anymore. They have some research that shows a lot of injuries occur on 1-and-1s, which I personally have never seen. Might have also been for the pace of play, too.
Speed the game up.
Yep. Lady Generals throw it away. Bundy should get an easy one on the other end, and does. Looked like she might have got away with
she got away with one there.
A hippity-hop walk there, but she did it so quickly nobody saw it but us, evidently. 46-32, South threatening to run away with this one, up by 14. Thrown away again by Jackson County, and Mabe going to put it up and in. So Mabe with the bucket, she's got 8, and now it's a 16-point lead, 48-32, 6:01 left. Timeout on the floor. We're back with more coming up next on PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
South Laurel has outscored Jackson County 10-3 in this 4th quarter to expand that lead out to 16, 48-32, with 6:01 left here in the 4th quarter on PRTC TV. Happy New Year to you. Our first broadcast here in 2025. If you're joining us as we stream live on this Thursday, January the 2nd. We'll have a separate broadcast for you later on tonight. Right after this game, it'll be a boys' game between the General Boys and the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets. Also be on the air tomorrow night at around a 7:30 tip with Whitley County Lady Colonels coming to town against the Lady Generals. Lady Generals going to have 2 tough matchups in a row tonight and tomorrow night, as Whitley County, I think, is 8-3 this year. Creech out high to Vaughn. Left elbow now knocked away.
3 seconds too late on that one.
Yep. Good idea just yesterday. Messer to Bundy. Out top Mabe.
Great pass.
3 is going to be off the mark. Rebound. Good job by Creech, I believe, to keep it alive. Might have been Jackson.
I think it was Jackson. Kind of tipped it. That was able to tip it out to Creech.
So Lady Generals end up with the rebound. Gilbert over to Creech. Dangerous pass. Creech, good job getting her hands on it. Down low for Gilbert. Off the glass, no good. Good defense down there by Mabe. Mabe pushing the tempo for the Lady Cardinals. Spin move in the paint, puts it up and in, and draws the foul. Didn't see a lot of contact there. That looked almost like an anticipation call by the official.
Yeah, it's one of those two, Brian. Anytime you bring that hand down, you're kind of asking for it.
Foul was on Jackson. That's her second, team's first, and Mabe with a chance for a 3-point play. It's out to an 18-point lead as Coach Todd Winland's South Laurel Cardinals looking to run away with this one here in the final quarter. Mabe's free throw is too strong, but right there for the rebound is Bundy, back up and in.
Smallest person on the court.
Snuck in there and got the rebound because somebody did not box out. 20-point lead now for South Laurel. Vaughn gives it to Gilbert, top of the key. Nichols for her 4th 3. That one's no good. Rebound to Jackson. Down low they find Gilbert with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. Back up and in. Working hard down there is Abby Gilbert with 13. 52-34. Just about everything's going to have to go right for Jackson County from this point on. South Laurel really looks sharp here in this fourth quarter thus far. Down low, Buenaventura, scoop shot up, no good. Good defense by Gilbert. Gilbert already with a double-double, points and rebounds, only a couple of blocks away from a triple-double.
Yeah, I've got her with 8 blocks so far, Brian.
Gilbert down low, cross-court pass to Jackson. Gilbert fakes the 3 and drives the lane, going to be fouled by Mabe. Only the first on Peyton Mabe. Team's second. No harm, no foul there. 3:46 left. 52-34. Nice play down low. They find Jackson for the easy one. Jackson's got 7. 52-36. Maybe out top over to Bundy. Down to Buenaventura. In the corner down there to Shelby Smith, who checked in a moment ago. Now to Adams. South Laurel just eating some clock here.
Going to be in no hurry.
Curious that Messer's not on the floor right now. Buenaventura just lost the basketball. I don't know how that goes off of Jackson County, though.
I have no idea.
And I mentioned her, and she comes back in. Macy Messer returns for Bundy. In the corner, Messer wants 3 more. She got it. Comes right off the bench.
Seems like too, Brian. They've kind of got anything they've wanted to with that kind of that blob set there of running that look and getting an open look every time.
We haven't had an answer for it all night. Messer with 20. Nichols thought about the 3. She's way out there. Jackson for 3. That one's too short. Rebound to South Laurel. Messer, good job by Jackson to close on her so she couldn't get the 3-pointer off. Here's a 3 by number 3. That one's no good. The rebound, though, to Buenaventura, and then it's knocked away. Not sure who got their hands on that one. Good defense by Jackson County. 2:10 left. Lady Generals out of time to get back in this one. Find themselves down by 19. Nichols, catch and shoot 3 is too strong. Vaughn trying hard for the rebound, but right there for it is South Laurel. Mabe. The corner for a 3 is number 3, Emma Adams. And now a 22-point lead for South Laurel, 58-36. Gilbert going to try a 3. That one's short. Messer fakes the 3. Nice move on the baseline. Can't get the shot to go, but South Laurel just doing a better job on the offensive glass as they keep running down the loose balls, and said Messer stepped on the sideline. So with 1:22 left in the game, starters starting to come out now for South as Mabe and Messer check out. Blakeland Fee going to check in for Jackson County, replacing Barry. 58-36. Nice move down low by Gilbert. Gets it up and gets the basket to go. 15 for Gilbert. Foul's going to go against Smith for South Laurel. Her second, team's third. And Gilbert looking to convert this 3-point play, and does. 8.5 for Gilbert, 16 for the game. 58-39. 1 minute left here in this one. Down low, good pass. Good feed from Buenaventura down to Smith. She gets her first points. 60-39. Here's a three. It's too strong by Vaughn. South Laurel pushed the tempo all night long. Three-pointer no good. Rebound to Nichols. Looking down low for Gilbert. Nice defense by Buenaventura. And we got a foul on Nichols. And that'll be her third, team second. Only 19 seconds left. Inbound in the corner. Now down low to Buenaventura. And South looks like they may be content to dribble the timeout. And they are going to. So South Laurel pulls away in the fourth quarter and wins it by 21. South Laurel improves to 7-4 on the season. Jackson County drops to 8-5 on the season. A comfortable 21-point win for South Laurel, 60-39 over Jackson County. Stay tuned. We'll come back and wrap things up with our team and individual stats for the whole game, and we've got another game coming up after this one. It's all straight ahead on PRTC TV.
Incredible, more than incredible, more than a metaphor, more than you're ready for.
Are you not entertained?
You gotta put the time into time. Be unforgettable.
It's the NBA on TNT. America, we're glad to have y'all back.
Are you working online from home? PRTC needs your feedback. Take a quick online survey and let us know how we can enhance your work from home experience. Your input will help us prioritize service improvements, including better outage notifications. Plus, when you complete the survey, you'll be entered for a chance to win 3 months of free PRTC internet. Scan the QR code now to get started. Thank you for helping us serve you better, right where you work, at home.
Not everybody likes being locked into a contract. That's why at Appalachian Wireless, they offer you advance pay. No contracts, no credit checks. And right now, get $50 off prepaid devices and get 10% off handset accessories. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or a retail store to find out more about advance pay. Keeping you connected on the region's best service. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere, and they all use more and more Wi-Fi until, luckily, an easy upgrade to PRTC fast, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Call or visit PRTC online for a great upgrade offer today.
Video gaming is a great way for families to have fun together. And PRTC's reliable internet and Wi-Fi is a game changer. Super fast download and upload speeds up to 1 gig. And GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi power today's most exciting games on consoles, handhelds, even VR headsets with no lag or buffering. Contact PRTC and level up to game-changing internet and whole home Wi-Fi today.
Welcome back to PRTC TV. It is the final. South Laurel wins by 21 over Jackson County, 60-39. Let's get a final rundown on individual and team stats. Here's Hunter.
We'll start with Jackson County's individual, Brian. You had number 2, Sammy Creech with 2 points. Number 13, Larkin Vaughn with 4 points. Number 43, Hannah Jackson with 7 points. Number 14, Ansley Nichols with 10 points and 5 rebounds. And then they were led by number 34, Abby Gilbert, who was able to cross the 2,000-point mark tonight, Brian, but she had 16 points, 15 rebounds, 8 blocks. Then if you flip over to the South Laurel side, you had number 14, Shelby Smith with 2 points. Number 23, Mackenzie Ains with 2 points. Number 1, Riley Burtz with 2 points. Number 2, Jamie Beneventura with 2 points. Number 3, Adams with 3 points. Number 11, Aubrey Bundy with 7 points. Number 54, Peyton May with 10 points and 7 rebounds. number 15, Callie Jones, with 10 points and 5 rebounds. And then South Laurel was led by number 4, Macy Jones. She had 22 points and 11 rebounds. Then if you go to the team stats, Brian, Jackson County was 11 of 24 for 2 for 46%, compared to South Laurel's 18 of 42 for 43%. South Laurel shot 7 of 18 from 3 for 39%, compared to Jackson County used 4 of 14 for 29% from 3. Jackson County's girls were 5 of 7 from the free throw line for 71%, compared to South Laurel's 3 of 7 for 43%. South Laurel had 13 team assists compared to Jackson County's 9. Jackson County had 26 team rebounds compared to South Laurel's 35. South Laurel had 9 turnovers compared to the Lady General's 16.
Macy Messer, 22 points, too much for Jackson County. Too many turnovers tonight, as we ended up with more turnovers than we did field goals, and that is never a good scenario, as South Laurel wins it by 21, 60-39. They improved to 7-4, and Jackson County drops to 8-5 on the year. For those of you joining us on this live streaming broadcast on this Thursday, January 2nd, stay tuned as we'll close out this broadcast and open up another one with a boys game straight ahead, as the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets are being entertained by the Jackson County General boys. It'll be up next, but for the rest of you, thank you so much for joining us. For TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes, Mark Solfridge, Hunter Carroll, this is Brian Murray. Thank you for joining us for another special presentation of high school sports on PRTC TV.